check this out here. The county recorder is a constitutional officer. So Google that. Google your county recorder, or just Google constitutional officer, and just read and familiarize yourself with that a little bit. Because again, we're dealing with the pledge to support and defend the Constitution. So the way I see that is this puts you under a specific umbrella, a specific set of laws, if you will. Because we know they got different jurisdictions, different state administration, and straw man stuff, all these different things, how they administer property in these counties and these courts and things like that. But under the Constitution, that's a special jurisdiction, if you will. It's not what they're doing on a consistent daily basis, obviously. So the county recorder of deeds is a constitutional officer, which is the reason we charge them with the duty of discharging the mortgage under the law. The nature of the constitutional oath and our fiduciary appointment and authorization letter creates a security interest in the public official's surety bond, which is our leverage and the reason we expect any law-abiding officer will perform. Any default on the discharge results in a claim being made on a standard Form 95 for a tort, which is breach of fiduciary duty. Man, that was right on the website. Like, man, it's great, because I was thinking, like, I got to make sure I give you guys the right information. I already wrote it. So this is the way that I'm seeing it, right? The fiduciary appointment letter creates the security interest in the public official surety bond. And that's also supported in the UCC, in the Uniform Commercial Code. Did I put that in here? Where? Okay, no, I didn't put the actual statute in there, but that is supported in the UCC. The acceptance of the oath covers the proceeds, which is the surety bond, and you have a security interest in that surety bond while the fiduciary is required to perform. And I was saying, bring that on a standard Form 95. Now we're just kind of ahead of ourselves looking at if we had to go to enforcement because they ignored everything. Now, standard Norm 95, people say, well, that's for the federal government. Yes, it is, but we're dealing with him in his fiduciary capacity as a constitutional officer under his oath. That makes them a part of the national government. So specifically, since the bonds or the instruments and everything, they have to deal with the Bureau of Public Debt and the Treasury, or wherever else you can think of, including the IRS. These might be the reasons, or the departments, or the agencies, that you send the standard Form 95 to, right? And but we will get to that, because really, what is the substance behind this standard Form 95? Our whole proof of appointment, our proof that they defaulted, and our proof that we held a collateral interest in their surety bond. What we want is record publication of our claims.